Autosteer. So there's a control screen, steering wheel, little master switch, and then up on the roof there's the receivers. Got most of the field done there at wet gate, plotted in the boundary which on the screen shows as red, and then set the AB line which is the blue ones, and I'm mowing 4 stripes per band. I'll get the drone up, get some pictures from above so you can see what it looks like, but I'm seriously impressed with this bit of kit. It makes life so much easier. It is a little bit fiddly around the headlands and where you're turning, but I think that's because the mower's obviously trailed. With the mounted mower, mounted implements, it's so much easier even on those headlands. But yeah, really impressed so far, really happy with it. That's the field's a strange shape, as you can see. The overview there. What I'm going to do is just take off a couple of extra passes on the headland at each end to give me a bit of turning space when I'm mowing up and down the field. Because I've found that if you try to do it as its own headland, it does get a little bit tight, especially with the mower being a towed mower. You can do it and it still works absolutely fine. If I just give myself a bit of space at this end and same with the top end, then it makes it a lot easier to get those stripes looking really good end to end. So I'm going to set up an AB line, click on line creation. I'm going to choose the one where I just plot where I am and straight forward. where the line's going to go. Press that, press a green tick, and now you can see it's come up with my guidance lines. Everything's good to go, so I'll click on auto's engaged, and off we go, doing the first line. Field do on alternate stripes, so what I'll do now is I'll go back across and I'll fill back in. It's currently shaded in yellow because the Autosteer isn't engaged. Where it is engaged, then the lines are folded and changes in blue. That just helps give you a visual on what you still need to do and what you need. So it's quite handy. The overview of the job completed, so it's coming up with 90% of the field done, but the bits that I did on the headlands at both ends and so around the little bit of the building down there I didn't do on the Autosteer system, so that's why it's not quite come up 100% of the field completed. But yeah, again, another job done. We'll get some pictures with the drone. Hopefully get some footage of it in the coming weeks as we do other jobs with it, draining, spraying, fertiliser spreading. We might even try it when we're on the trailer next to the coral and see if we can make it a little bit easier. easier when we're doing those long days, catching all the debris as it comes off. Like I say, it's a great bit of kit. It really aids the presentation in the initial instance, obviously when we're mowing, but as we move through other jobs it's going to increase that accuracy, it's going to increase and improve that efficiency, that cost effectiveness, and it's also going to help with plant and soil conditions as we're able to rotate where it is that we actually travel when we're doing these jobs, rather than ending up doing the same mowing stripes week in, week out, causing a lot of compaction in those areas. We can share around the wear and tear a little bit and try and prevent issues arising from repeatedly travelling over the same bit of ground.